This coin has no team, no product, no roadmap, and no reason to exist. 3 weeks ago, it didn't. Today, it's worth around $320 million. It's the #1 trending coin on CoinGecko, and one wallet controls 60% of the entire supply. That wallet belongs to one of the most trusted traders in crypto. And honestly, the 60% isn't even the crazy part. There's one number buried in this story that makes the whole thing mathematically impossible, and it's coming in about 3 minutes. So, who is Ansem? If you're not on crypto Twitter, he's the account BlackNoise06, and he is not some random influencer. He earned his platform the legitimate way. He called Dog with Hat early, before it was $1 billion coin, and wrote it so publicly that the community crowned him the godfather of Whiff. Since then, his name has been welded to meme coin season. He led the community takeover of Mitchie. His calls move markets. When Ansem pays attention to a coin, the coin goes up. That's not an accusation, that's just his track record, and it's the single most important fact in this entire video. Because in mid-June, a token literally called Ansem appeared on pump.fun, and it did what these things do when the right name is attached. Roughly 20,000% in a matter of days. Peak valuation, somewhere around $390 million. The fundamentals were non-existent. The name did all of the lifting. Now, here's where the wholesome version of this story starts. Ansem framed the whole thing as giving back. He posted that he'd been airdropping tokens to holders in rounds, around $7 million worth so far, with a goal of getting Ansem to 1 million holders. A gift to the trenches, from the guy the trenches trust most. Keep that framing in your head for the next 60 seconds, because the blockchain remembers everything, and on-chain analysts like Lookonchain and Bubblemaps went and actually read it. Here's what the chain shows. A separate deployer wallet created the coin, and then sent roughly 60% of the entire supply, about 650 million tokens, straight to Ansem's wallet, for free. And by the way, that deployer wallet itself only made about $5,500, so if you saw the headline, $100 million coin, creator made $5,000, that's real. But that's the deployer's number, not Ansem's. His wallet is sitting on 58.42% of everything, worth over $100 million on paper. Then came the airdrop, the gift. 67 million tokens sent to 704 wallets. Except, per Lookonchain, 74% of that entire airdrop landed in just 7 wallets. And those 7 wallets had already dumped over $1 million worth by the time anyone counted. The trenches got their gift, the trenches being, specifically, these 7 guys. Now, in fairness, the full picture. Most of the 700 recipients actually held, and some genuinely early degens made life-changing money. One documented wallet turned $2,300 into $614,000. Those people are real. They're also the survivors, and the survivors are always the ones quote tweeting their gains. Okay, the number I promise you. Forget the drama, forget the airdrop, just look at the structure of this thing, sitting on roughly $2.5 million of actual liquidity. That is the real money underneath. That's the pool. Ansem's personal stake alone is worth more than everything anyone could actually withdraw. If even a fraction of holders tried to sell, there is nothing on the other side. The market cap is a scoreboard. The liquidity is the exit. And the exit is 1% the size of the scoreboard. A $330 million coin floating on $2.5 million of liquidity is not an investment. It's musical chairs with a very confident DJ. One trader, OX Sweet, wrote a long breakdown of why he won't touch it. His argument is that the volume is largely meaningless, possibly market made, and the endgame is a perps listing that lets insiders short their own supply while retail bleeds out. Read it yourself and make up your own mind. But the boring version underneath his theory is much harder to argue with, because here's the actual mechanism, and it's the reason this video is about Ansem and not about the coin. Run this exact playbook from an anonymous wallet, same supply, same airdrop, same everything. It tops out at maybe a few million and dies in a week. This structure only pulls 9 figures because Ansem is trusted, and the uncomfortable part is that the trust is real. He earned it. On Whiff, on 100 good calls. The credibility he built telling people which coins to buy is the single most valuable ingredient in a coin he owns 60% of. The trust is the liquidity. The reputation is the product. Make of that whatever you will. For fairness, Ansem's been pretty open about the mechanics. He says the distributions will keep coming as the market cap grows, and when analyst Adam Cochran asked whether those 7 airdrop wallets were even independently controlled, that remained exactly what it is. A question. Nobody has proven anything, and we're not claiming otherwise. He may genuinely believe he's giving back. Both things can be true at once. And here's the ending this story deserves. Everything you just watched is public. The wallet, the airdrop, the liquidity, all of it. Sitting on an open ledger that anyone can read in 5 minutes. It's been reported, charted, and quote tweeted to death. And this week, Ansem is the #1 trending coin on CoinGecko, above Bitcoin. The wallet address is on your screen right now. Go read the chain yourself. That's the whole point of it being open, and if you'd rather someone else did the reading, that's literally what we do. Touchgrass.news. We'll see you in the trenches.